How's it going, guys? My name is Cody, and I have another fight analysis video for you today. This time on the much requested Anton Kohutovič. He is one of the best and most well-known names in HEMA, and for good reason. His fencing style is incredibly fast and aggressive, and he excels at overhouse, zone house, thrusts, and the use of good body mechanics. He also has his own YouTube channel with a lot of really great content and tutorials, so I highly suggest you go check that out. And you should also check out the fight analysis done by the Swords Path. Kind of similar to this, and it actually helped motivate the creation of the fight analysis playlist. So do check out that. Without further ado, let's get going. Kohutovič is well known for his quick overhouse, but this is also a good example of fueling, or feeling, while in the bind. As soon as he enters the bind, he feels his opponent is strong in the bind, so he goes weak, allowing his opponent to displace him, thus opening up the top left blowsen to an overhow. His thrusts are very effective, as he raises his quillions high for protection and is able to maintain that position even as he covers ground quickly and blocks cuts to his head. We also see an example of a thrust being used defensively, as well as a variant from Fiore, the extended thrusting goal. Anton's style tends to be fast and aggressive, and he seems to do best against defensive opponents. He initiates the play by presenting a threat, usually in the form of an overhow or a thrust. When the defensive opponent attempts to parry or displace, he walks around the newly created opening. This is textbook fencing of the German tradition, but he really excels at it. Now, he doesn't seem to do as well against opponents who are equally as offense-oriented. We see Anton initiate the play by presenting threat, but instead of parrying, Sergei cuts into Anton's attack. As the two are similar in skill and speed, it results in an absolute flurry of cuts. It ends in a fair few afterblows, doubles, and tough calls for the judges. Something I didn't expect to find, but couldn't help but notice, was how often he drops his sword. I'm not at all positive, but I think it might be related to why he is also so quick with his cuts. Now, bear with me for a bit, as this has to do with how the muscles in your arms work. Let's look at agonist and antagonist muscles. In order for the biceps to contract, the triceps must relax, and vice versa. You cannot extend your arm with your biceps contracted, nor can you recoil your arm with your triceps contracted. So if you want to extend your arm, say for an overhow, you must relax your bicep. The more contracted it is, the longer it will take to relax, and the less explosive or quick your cut will be. Now let's look at Varmtag. There are many forms of Varmtag, and essentially there are advantages and disadvantages to them all. Anton uses a low resting Varmtag as it allows the muscles in his arm to be very relaxed. I'm thinking that because the muscles in his arm are relaxed, it also allows him to strike so quickly, but has the result of a lighter grip on the sword. leading to the occasional dropping of his sword in sparring. But that's just my thoughts. So overall, I would say that his style is very technical in the details, yet is simplistic in its overall approach to the fight. And what I mean by that is he doesn't utilize a bunch of really flashy or uncommon techniques. He relies kind of on that core foundation, but everything he does has his own kind of take on it, his own little details that makes his style of fencing unique and effective. For example, let's say he launches a thrust from Flug. That's a really common thing to do, but the effectiveness in how he raises his quillions high to protect himself while launching the thrust, as well as how he mutates the thrust into a cut should it be displaced, is uncommon, and that's what makes it really effective. So he doesn't utilize a wide variety of techniques, but the techniques he does use are different enough that it's kind of unique to him, and are very effective and well practiced, very quick. The Swords Path posted a video analysis that also asked the question whether or not Anton Kohutovič is the best sword fighter in the world. Now, a lot of people seem to think that he is. I've seen a lot of comments all throughout YouTube that reference Anton as the best sword fighter in the world. But for me, that is a pretty tough claim. I would definitely place him in the top 10, and for good reason. In my opinion, he is definitely in the top 10. But other people have beaten him in tournaments. So where does that place the people who have beat him? Are they better than him? Did they get lucky? It's a tough thing to assess. So let me know what you think. Is Anton the best sword fighter in the world, in your opinion? Alright, so that's all I have for you right now. I'm sure I'll do another video analysis on him in the future once I can find some more recent tournament footage. But I posted the survey, and the link to that is in the description below, as well as the top 10 HEMA attributes with the accompanying explanation for each attribute on the Facebook page. I hope to see you guys again soon, and if you like the content, be sure to help the channel grow. Vi sånn, la oss